Hello gorgeous family, welcome to my channel once again. My name is Church Girl. If you are new to this channel, welcome and thank you for joining us for today. We are still on our journey of taking charge of our own health, and today what I'm tackling today is about migraine. Okay, so we're gonna dive right into migraine. I know that a lot of people, those who are here, you are here because of that. So let's get to it. Okay, what I have here is a bowl of water. If you have migraine, please, before you diagnose yourself with migraine, you just have to check, you just have to do this first. Okay, please do this first. What you do is you get a pot of water, a big pot of water. Okay, in the evening before you go to bed, boil it, cover it, boil it, and once it comes to a boil for about 15 minutes, set it aside, leave it covered till the next morning. So this is what you do. In the next morning, you put it in a bowl, maybe as big as this or more, even bigger than this. You put it in a bowl, you take it outside, okay? In the morning, please. Early in the morning, there's a sun. When the sun starts to rise, you're gonna see that it's a soft sun. Like it's not that harsh as in the afternoon, usually, okay? So this is what mostly in developing areas, when children have jaundice, when they are born with jaundice, sometimes the parents cannot afford the daily light, so the children are put under the sun so that the vitamin D will work on them to take all the jaundice away. So this is the kind of sun I'm talking about, early morning sun. Please don't do the afternoon sun. You're gonna hurt your eye because we are gonna be looking at the sun. So when you take it outside, you have to get a towel. So this is what you do. You open your eyes wide, okay, and put your face with your eyes open in the water that you boiled the previous night. The reason why I asked you to boil, because we want to kill any bacteria or anything hanging in the water. That's why you boil overnight, leave it covered till it cools down. By the morning time, it's cold. So when you put it in the bowl, you take it outside, dip your face inside with your eyes open, okay? When you dip it, for some time, for some few seconds, for about maybe a minute or so, you have to look up and watch the sun with your eyes open, okay? So what you do is you dip your face inside for about a minute, you look up for about a minute. Also, keep doing it as much as you can, maybe about at least about between 5 and 10 times if you can. Okay, the reason why I asked you to do that is because most people, what they don't actually have migraine, but what they have is a pressure on your eye. If you have pressure on your eye, you're gonna start to have migraine, because sometimes people will start seeing certain things as if they have vertigo, where vertigo is when somebody have some sort of as if they are passing out, like, I mean, things are going around in circles around them. So what people think they do have things like that. So when you have migraine, please check yourself to see if you don't have a pressure on your eye. So if you do have a pressure on your eye, this is going to help you. If you do it continuously for about 3 days, you're going to see that your migraine has really come down. That means that you do have a pressure on your eye and you need to go see your eye doctor instead of buying all sorts of medications, okay? And even if you have migraine comes with a lot of your nerves, everything working together to give you that kind of pounding headache on one side of your head. If you do this, and when the pressure, because when that comes, you get a lot of pressure on your eye, this is also going to help you to tone it down. It's not going to cure your migraine, but this is something, even if you have migraine, it can also help you a lot. Okay, so the second thing that I'm going to tell you, show you, is this is orange pills, okay? If you get just orange pills, that's fine. You can also have lime pills, lemon pills, or a mixture of lemon, lime, any citrus, okay? That includes grapes or tangerine. If you have the pills, you have to dry it nicely. You can use it fresh, but if you want to keep it for a prolonged period of time, you have to dry it. So mine is dry very well. And I have garlic here, okay? I have garlic. So this is what I do. You are going to boil this with about 6 garlic. Crush it very nicely. Crush the garlic. Don't crush it into a paste, but just hit it so that you can get it open. What you do is you're going to boil it on fire. Let the water come to a boil first before you put it inside. Cover it nicely. There are 2 ways of doing it. if you are doing your whole body, you're going to add a little bit of salt to it. Of what? This salt, okay, I have, this salt has no iodine in it. Okay, so this is natural, pure salt. You're going to add a little bit of salt to it. But if you are just steaming your face, you're just going to be doing it with a garlic. So you crush about 6 garlic, okay? You just take the garlic, open it, take about six cloves of garlic, okay? Crush it gently and boil this. Boil together with this, with the zest or orange peels, lime peels, lemon peels, mix together, or you can just choose one if you have enough of that. Boil it very nicely. So I have something to show you, okay? So this is some that I have boiled, okay? So you're gonna get it into a big bowl once it boils very nicely, as hot as it is. So what you do is you are going to steam your face. You dip your face. Don't dip your face into the water because it's really hot. Just hover on it. Hover your face on the on top of the bowl, okay? And cover your whole head with a towel, okay? Just let me just demonstrate something like this, okay? I get my, sorry guys. So what you do is once you hover your face on it and cover it, open your eyes wide, okay? Open your eyes. You're gonna start feeling a little bit of burn. That is okay. Close your eyes as you feel it. So don't open it continuously. Close and open as you can. If you cannot open your eyes, just inhale it through your nose and through your mouth. What this is going to do is it's going to go straight into your nostrils. Because orange peels has a lot of properties in it, and garlic has a lot of anti-inflammatory properties in it also. So it's going to go into your nostrils and it's going to go in your head to relieve those pain and also all the swelling, because sometimes when you have migraine, you have swelling inside. You can't see it, not just on your face. Some people have swollen eyes. Some people, all their face is kind of red because it's a pounding thing. This is going to relieve you of that. And with time, continuous doing it, this is going to help you to get rid of your migraine, because sometimes people do have, their nose start running as they are doing this. You're going to have like little drips coming from your nose. That is okay. Also, it's working inside you to bring out the mucus or anything which might be causing your migraine, okay? So it's really gonna open your passageway in your breathing, and it's gonna help you with your migraine to alleviate all those pains for you. Okay, so this is something that you can also do. Okay, so let's get to something which targets the migraine very, very well. What I have here, this is mint, okay? You can use mint, scent leaves, okay? Mint or scent leaves. What you do is you're going to get some mint or scent leaves. So if you have scent leaves, I'll prefer if you can get scent leaves, but if you don't have scent leaves, mint is also in the same family, okay? So what you do is you plug some the fresh mint or scent leaves, you plug it. Please plug some, as I'm doing here, okay? And what you can do is you can rub it between your palm. Make sure your hand is clean, please. You rub it between your palm. If you think you are not getting much fluid, what you can do is you can add a little bit of water. I'm just gonna dip my hands here, okay? And rub it. Once you rub it and you get enough fluid, okay? If you do get enough fluid, what you do is you find a spoon, or you can find a clean towel, a clean light towel, and you put it inside and squeeze the liquid out. So you're going to squeeze the liquid just as it is. Some people, those who are really, really experienced, what they do is when they do rub it, they squeeze it directly onto a spoon. And what you do is every morning, please don't do it in the afternoon. You can only do this in the morning, early morning, or in the evening when the sun is not shining. Okay, it's because it burns a little bit, and you can't do it in the afternoon when the heat is on. So you put it on a spoon, or some people can just directly put it through their true nostrils, okay? And this goes straight into your head. And this is one of something that mostly in Africa we use in treating people who have headache, who have migraine. It works very, very well. Continue using it. So you do this every 2 or 3 days. You can do that, okay? You can do it in the morning and you can do it in the evening. But the next day, please keep it to do 2 or 3 days if you have this pounding migraine. Okay, so just don't forget mint. If you have mint, if you live in North America, people do get mint. If you have scent leaves, you can use scent leaves, but if you don't have scent leaves, you can use mint as well too. Okay, so the next one that I have, this is called, in Ghana, this is known as preceded. Okay, out here is known as tetraterra. Okay, so some people will call it preceded. So what you do is you can cut some into pieces. Okay, you can cut some of these preceded into pieces, or what I did was I used a grater and I grated some. Okay, just a regular grater used in grating. That is what I use in grating some. So what you do is, if you grate it fine like this, before you go to bed in the evening, add a little bit of water as just to soak it. A little bit of water, please don't go overboard. A little bit of water to soak it, so that the next morning you can blend it. You can use a mortar or a stone or whatever you can use to get it into paste, where if you add a little bit of water, you can get a little juice out of it. Okay, or you can also cut some into pieces, just as it is cut into pieces, soak it, the next morning you blend it with a little bit of water and get the juice out. The same thing to what you do is you're going to put it through your nostrils. So you choose one of this, either you use the scent leaf, mint, or this. Okay, don't do both of them together, you choose one that suits you better. Okay, so you put it through your nostrils every 2 or 3 days, and that is also going to help you a lot, because preceded or tetraterra has a lot of properties, and it's going to kill some people. When they do have this migraine, it's like they have a sore, some sort of ulcer within their head. It's this kind of inflammation that they do have in there. It works, and when it comes, they feel like their head is pounding, somebody is pounding on it. So doing this will help you also a lot. Also, if you have this plant, I have it, mine is very small. Mine is small because the bigger ones died outside. This is called Kalanchoe pinatum. In Ghana, this is known as tamio. Okay, some people call it miracle plant, air plant. This is very easy to grow. Please, it's very easy to grow, because when you get it, sometimes if you buy it on Amazon or on eBay or wherever you get it, they will bring just the leaf. The reason why they bring the leaf is because if you get a leaf, you put it in a shallow soil, cover it a little bit, it's gonna grow. So if you have the plant and you grow it and it grows a little bit, you can just pluck one leaf, put it in another container and regrow it again. So you have it more. Before you know it, you have it all around your house, because the leaves, you grow it from the leaves. That is where you can grow, that's what they call it, miracle plants. If you do have migraine and it's pounding, this is something that you can do. If you have this, you plug a bigger one. As I said, this one is very small. You plug it, hoover it on top of fire. Okay, hoover it a little, because when you hoover it on fire, on a little flame, it's gonna get a bit soft. So what you do is you just put it on your forehead as a band-aid. Put it on the place that is pounding and relax. And this is also gonna help you, because with time, it's not gonna go once. You have to do it over time, and this is also going to help you. So if there are some people who may not want to do any of this, and they want it, their migraine comes and goes, so when it comes, you can use this also. Okay, so please share this to your contact and family. Don't keep it to yourself alone, and please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so, because every time I post a video, you'll be one of the first person to get notified. Click the bell button also. So thank you for joining me for today. Bye bye.